Alright, we are here today for some Ace Attorney again, Justice for All. I'm here with Audie, Sweet Cakes, and Pablo.
Hi.
Hello.
Yep. So, Audie, can you recap us on what happened?
Oh, last time on Ace Attorney Justice for Nobody, we are still upset over the fact that Maya is gone, but then we went into Maya's POV and learned that she got and learned that because Mia is now possessing Pearl, and told us that Maya, in fact, managed to get out of the room. And as for where that's gone, we don't know yet. We just know that Maya just might be roaming around.
We did talk
We
to,
then,
Lotta, we talked to Matt,
yeah,
and then,
we talked to Vada, we talked to the Hag, we
Adrian
talked
Andrews,
to,
yeah, and then the Hag.
we learned some stuff. We learned some stuff about a lady named Celeste who game ended herself after an event we're unsure of.
Yeah,
and
that Juan was
bad.
part of it, I guess, and then...
We don't know how yet, and we don't know what that made we don't know what Matt feels about it because he's not really talking about it.
Yeah, he just
then
says,
proceed
"Oh, how did you know that?" And we're like, "That's about it." And we're like, "I don't know." Anyway,
Most importantly, though, we met with our boyfriend again, and
oh yeah,
now
Edric
we're
is back. Yeah, he's back, so you can voice him for this one.
and he's here because Von Karma got shot.
Oh yeah. Francisca got shot because he was like, "I got a present for you, Mr. Attorney," and then you're like, "Oh my God, Francisca got shot," and then
Yeah,
now,
the assassin. Yeah, the assassin shot Francisca to make our job easier for shenanigans, I guess.
yeah.
And that's about it, really.
All right, so let's see here. We would like to see something that proves it was Miss Andrews who set the cup on the table.
You turned the situation on its head yet again, as usual. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have any proof to back up your claim?
There's no way he has any. He's just bluffing.
Unlike Mr. Wright, I never say anything unless I have the evidence to support it.
What?
Rude.
Uh-oh.
You're not thinking hard enough today, right? Did you think this wine glass escaped my notice?
Then...
Of course, it has been thoroughly inspected for fingerprints.
Fingerprints?
There were only one set of fingerprints left on this wine glass.
Only one? Well, whose were they?
They were not the victims nor the defendants. Rather, they were one of Adrian Andrews.
What? So...
Free wine.
So we were trying to prove that it was on there, but like, he's like, "Oh, we do have it though."
That is why I said that the person who had discovered the body had left it there. Are we done here, Mr. Wright?
I can't believe I fell into another trap. Damn it.
Seeing him in those beautiful eyes.
Miss Andrews was probably
Those
holding
lips.
the glass when she went to see Miss Corda. But upon seeing his dead body, she was stunned and set the glass down on the dresser.
Oh my God, a dead body.
Quick emergency.
What you just said makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Now do you see right? You can't change any part of my scenario as it explains everything all too well.
Grr.
I thought long and hard this past year about what it means to be a prosecutor. And from here on out, I will show you the answer I have come to discover.
With kisses.
With kiss. Well, wait a second, Mr. Edgeworth. I want a kiss. I think the prosecution has provided enough evidence for me to enter my verdict.
Already? Yeah, both the fastest trial ever.
Unfortunately, I cannot allow you to pass this judgment yet.
Okay.
The prosecution has yet another witness we would like to court to hear
Okay.
from.
Please don't tell me it's who I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is.
Hmm.
Another witness.
Yes. Bailiff, please bring in the next witness.
What in the world is Mr. Edgeworth thinking?
I don't know.
Who's he bringing?
What do you think?
Oh, come on.
It's a light
Now
bulb.
then, witness, please state your name and occupation. Hmm. Witness, your name and occupation, please.
Gotcha.
Got him!
Why would they
I
type
wonder
it
what
that
happened
way,
to that
though?
calm composure he had earlier.
Oh my.
Oh, Edgy boy, it's been what, a year since we last met,
Mhm.
hasn't it?
Yeah, it has been a year.
You should be more happy to see me.
Yeah.
I saw the
Mhm.
report with her testimony, but who knew that under that helmet, it was the
Oh,
Wicked Witch at the witness stand?
Oh, wicked!
What the fuck, Edgeworth?
So
I
no one
tell
told him
you.
that it was her? Like, how?
Surprise.
This feels like one last F you from Francisca, but
I tell you, this time I know what I'm supposed to do. So today, I'm gonna tell you anything and everything.
Maybe not anything. I don't think.
Everything.
Even things that don't have to do with that terrible crime.
Exactly. Maybe not. Okay.
Miss Witness, that terrible crime is all this court needs to know.
She's not the judge.
Ooh.
I'm talking to my dear Edgy Wedgie right now. Don't interrupt us,
Yeah.
Gramps.
Yes, madam.
No, no, no. Please, by all means, interrupt her. Please. Ahem. Anyway, witness your testimony, please.
oh jeez.
It's true what they say. The youth are odd-headed nowadays. Not that I mind it all. You're one of the good Gen Zers. Now then, what should I start with?
I don't even think Edgeworth's Gen Z. He's probably like a millennial.
Well, the time is like I forgot
Oh
like
yeah,
the
right.
so I don't
Oh,
know.
you said it's supposed to be like the future.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't this supposed to be 2020 something?
Yeah, it's 2020. I think it's 20.
Oh, God,
Actually,
Oh
hold
god, then
on.
by that, he's Gen Alpha.
Yeah, so it's either Gen A,
Oh my god.
Money.
technically speaking.
I said those words.
Oh,
Is this
sorry, I
correct,
forgot.
Miss Old bastard?
No, it's my fault. I distracted you. Anyways,
it was my great job being able to see my dearie Juan. It was almost too much for my little heart to handle. I nearly had a heart attack.
You mean you
No,
were a
he
fan of the
got
victim?
Look, everyone is crazy over that on guard, saying he's cute in a fresh way or something.
Whatever that means.
But not me. I wouldn't say anything so silly.
I think we'll just be going.
After all, I have no interest in a little child like you.
Oh snap! Wait, actually. Yeah, he's like 21, right?
I
Yeah.
mean, is he a
Yeah.
child?
No, he's like
Huh.
21, but he's.
Yeah.
I
Kid
still-
to her.
I still can't believe I'm a.
But Juan is
I'm older
also
than-
21, so I'm like,
My Juan and only.
I'm only interested
Damn.
in Juan Carina. And he's a dick.
but those two were the same age. Yeah, I know.
Anyway, as I was
Anyway.
saying,
Oh my god.
I was pacing in front of his room that night.
Oh my.
Very well. Please tell the court that what you witnessed the night of the murder.
And finally.
Mm,
Leave it to me, Edgy Coo.
Okay.
Why they selling chocolate?
I remember.
Anyway, after the ceremony, I went to pace around in the hallway in front of his room. There was something I was interested in finding out, you know. Well, since I was on the job, I made sure to keep a good eye out the whole time. That's when someone showed up. It was a man coming out of poor Juan's room. It was on guard, Matt on guard. He was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room.
Sorry.
That's no worries.
So Mr. On Guard came out of the victim's room.
Yes.
See, it has to be him. He's the murderer.
Well.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Are you witnessed?
Cross-examine the hag.
Anyway, after the. You know what? Let's see. Miss Olbeck, what was your post on that night?
Oh crap, it's delayed.
The lobby. I was supposed to help set up the stage for that trifling show. But I refused to help. I'll have you know it was for that lead-headed samurai show. I even took out a few of the males.
Why? Maybe it was a good thing the show didn't go on.
Besides, that manager with the glasses seemed to be working hard at it without me. So I thought I'd take a break and spread my wings a little.
Okay. And that's when you went to hang around the victim's door?
Uh-oh.
Found out. Interesting. That's what's up. Come on. There's man on guard. Man on guard. He's trying to sneak his way out onto him. You saw my client? Are you sure about that?
Yes. Yes. See?
Really?
Yes, yeah. Annoying brat. When I say someone, when I say I saw someone, I saw that person.
I got a sense of deja vu. Maybe to avoid a repeat of last year, I should yeah, because this thing exactly happened. She was like, "I was out," and I'm like, "How did you know that?" Because, okay, what were they wearing?
Because I saw him.
Please tell the court about the man's clothes in more detail.
What a troublesome man you are. Really, as if something like that matters.
I mean,
Well,
but
evidently
it does.
Evidently it does based on the last case. Ugh.
Now what was it? Oh yeah, it was that thing.
What thing?
The gaudy thing he's always wearing. That racing jacket.
Don't you dare insult 80s jackets, you bitch.
Oh, he was wearing that at the detention center, too.
That thing's meant for nothing but seducing women out of their pantaloons. Men.
Okay, right.
I mean, she's not wrong.
So, Mr. Wright, was this testimony just now important or relevant in any way?
It was very important.
It has everything to do with.
Of course it was important, Your Honor. Okay.
Then perhaps you would like to point out what part of that testimony was important.
Okay. Don't you see it, Edgeworth? Your Honor, I request that what the witness said about the jacket to be appended to her testimony.
I don't quite see where you're going with this, but alright.
But I'll let you
Witness,
cook.
please.
Let him cook.
No, don't let him cook.
Oh.
Well, I don't like to be to bad anyone without reason, but if I must.
Oh wait, is this new?
Yes.
Okay, he was wearing his flashy racing jacket. Honestly, it's all just for show.
Objection! Miss Oldbag.
What? Don't you say my name for no reason?
Do you know what this is?
Ah, it's button number 2 on the.
That is so creepy.
It's button number 2 on the Jamming Ninja's costume.
How? Now I know she's an obsessed fan. She identified it in a single glance.
I thought it was a giant egg.
Give it here, give it here. If you don't give it to me, I'll punish you with this.
Wow, she really is a diehard fan to want a button covered in blood. This button was discovered on Mr. On Guard's body during a full body search.
Still less deranged than a lot of K-pop fans.
See? This button proves beyond a shadow of a doubt it was that rascal on guard.
How? It's on the Jamming Ninja's costume. It was caught up in the pleats of his Nickel Samurai Hakama pants. Yeah, but
See? Say.
No, see.
And on guard is the Nickel Samurai.
witness! Now, it may just be me, and I do have an active imagination, but just now, didn't you just say the defendant, Matt on Guard, was wearing his usual racing jacket?
No.
Ah, I'm so sorry.
My bad!
Sorry that you judge people based on what they wear.
Well, you have to speak truthfully in court of law, so...
And frankly, you haven't been doing that.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
If I wore
Yeah, it's
red juice,
just...
apple juice,
Quarter stuck in my chest, let me tell you.
Yeah, no, there's no history thing, so we can't see what she actually said. He's got style. That's what I saw at the end.
Now hold your tongue still there for 1 second. So what you saw in actuality was not Mr. On Guard, the man, but On Guard, the Nickel Samurai?
But when you think about it,
What? Oh, look at no one's...
Got it.
they're really one and the same anyway.
It doesn't matter, because somebody else could be wearing the costume. But, yeah.
Interesting.
She's just... Miss Oldbag, this is a very important point we're talking about.
Edgy Pooh, do you think so too?
Yeah.
Well, it might be something worth considering.
Just say it's important and agree with me for a change.
Love me!
Love me!
Love me.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Witness, think carefully and try to remember as much as you can before you testify.
All right, if you insist.
That was loud. I should be the one sighing, not you.
Children
That's
me.
right.
Oh, I saw.
Yeah.
They saw the saw.
Okay, let's see.
Right. Call it.
And God, yes, now I remember. That Nickel Samurai. That's right, it was the Nickel Samurai I saw.
Yes!
Yes, it would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the moida. He has to go to that post-ceremony stage show right after the crime, you know? So he must have worn that Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan.
Okay, well, makes a little bit more sense. I knew it. I knew you say he was inside that costume.
What? Did you think there could have been someone else inside that costume?
Yes!
Mhm.
Don't be a bad
Yeah!
little boy.
Thinking such rude things.
But the possibility does exist.
youngins today. I told you, there's no way it was anyone else.
Okay.
How do you know that?
Because I said so, and when my source is that I made it the fuck up.
I made it the fuck up. She's just as delightful a witness she was a year ago.
Mr.
Fucking
Wright,
things
you
up
may
again.
cross-examine the witness.
Alright.
It's a necessary evil we have to go through.
Alright. Guard. Yes, I remember the Nickel Samurai. Okay. Let's see.
Le-
Be a little bit more careful with your testimony, please. Not too long ago, you said he was wearing his racing jacket, and now he's not?
Not too long ago? Then let me ask you this. When you were an itty-bitty little thing, what was your grand dream?
Huh?
What did you want to be when you grew up?
That's not a really good explanation. The point... the thing to be arguing, because... my dream, huh? Well, I wanted to be Judge Wagner, hero of the public's court? So what? What?
Oh my god, you're lame.
See? You have shit taste in anime. And what now from a Judge Wagner are you?
Well...
What I said earlier. Who puts any weight into things like that?
Well, you're in court. So anything...
The now is everything. I can't be held responsible.
I think I remember seeing videos of like lawyers playing this game, and then to get to the parts with the old bag, and then they're like, this witness could not stand in court. They're like, this would not be. they're like, this would not be.
Rejected.
Yeah, she would be like, the minute she messed up, it would be admissible, or right? Yeah.
Yeah. Take this lady out of the courtroom.
Yeah, they're like, as soon as she messes up, she's out. It would have been the first time we had to point out a contradiction, and then it would be like, yeah, you go. Since when did court become theatrics over testimonies?
Since the first game.
All that matters is that the man inside the that man was inside that costume. Isn't that enough?
Judge Wagner? Okay, I got an achievement for that. That's funny.
This woman's going
Okay.
my throat.
5. So he would have worn. So let me ask you one last time. One last time.
Oh my god.
Sorry. The person you saw, it really was the Nickel Samurai?
As showy as ever. Haven't I been saying that from the very beginning?
No, you've just
No.
been saying it's Matt on guard. Can I throw in the towel yet?
You don't need to think too hard on this one.
Huh?
There's a contradiction in her testimony, and it's sitting in plain sight. The question is what that contradiction means for us.
Yeah. Well, I have to figure out what you're talking about first, but okay.
What?
I just realized that the anime showed her transform. Wait, actually, never mind.
Yeah, I know, it does. It does show that.
No, I don't mean that. I just thought that there was a bad timing. But no, I was thinking of a different
No,
case.
it's fine. It's just that, like, are you talking about that, like, they show her transformation in the anime, and it's weird?
No, I don't mean it's weird. I mean, it is weird, but I meant, like...
I mean, it's weird when
I
it
thought
shows
that I had-
pearls, and I was just like, oh, I would never wanted to know how this happened.
I
You know,
thought
like,
the anime being-
the things
the anime
I
was
wish I could
curious, like,
unsee.
showing her transforming in the courtroom when it was in the right office, but I was thinking of a different court case.
No, oh yeah, no, cause like in... No, it happens in like when Maya the first time, I think. During...
Yeah.
And then cause like, Phoenix is like, what?
I'm pretty sure that Pearls had the transformation earlier in the game, so yeah, that's on me. I was misremembering.
Yeah, okay, hold on. Wait, so you warned the
Connect.
US back. Yeah, so I don't know what this is gonna do for us.
I'm gonna stab you now.
Please take a look at this.
Beautiful knife.
Yeah, so it's a knife, big deal. I
Yeah.
spread butter with this thing.
You put
If
too
you're
much
trying to-
butter on the knife.
Knife.
I could go for some toast.
If you're trying to scare me with that, I'll have you know it won't work.
I know
No, that's not my
Taekwondo.
intention at all.
That's the knife that was used in the murder, correct?
Your Honor, do you know why this piece of evidence is important to this case?
To make toast. You don't even have to ask. It's because the defendant's fingerprints are on it.
Is that what you're driving at?
That is exactly what I'm driving at.
What are we driving at? And whose car are we driving?
Mr. Edgeworth's car? There was a crime in
I
it a
goes up
year
on it.
ago.
More
If Mr. On Guard was really in the Nickel Samurai costume at the time of the murder, then it's impossible for his fingerprints to have been left on this knife. Oh, because he's wearing... Because he was wearing a costume?
Yeah, the gloves. If
Oh,
he is
that...
wearing his motorcycle.
okay, now that I think about... Oh, yeah. Well, but... let's just let it go. Actually, he would have wiped all the previous fingerprints on the knife, on this knife right off. Mhm.
Oh,
so
that's
they're-
right. The Nickel Samurai wears gloves, doesn't he?
And he has a nickel arm.
It's all made out of nickels, right?
Well, actually, no, it's not, because it looks like it's kind of bronze, so it's kind of confusing.
Fair point.
I don't really get that.
Quarter turned.
No.
He probably took his gloves off before he began the stabbing.
Why would he do that, though?
Gosh dang.
And why would he do something like that? To leave his prints on the murder weapon?
No.
There's no way he would do something like that.
However, there is one possibility.
Okay, what? Then let's hear your possibility.
It's very simple. The defendant went to the victim's room while in costume as the Nickel Samurai.
Okay.
At that time, the defendant held no intent to murder. He was probably just going to relax and talk with the victim about the stage show,
That's good.
which is why he took his gloves off.
That is stretching.
Yeah, that's...
I win.
No, you don't.
But the murder still did take place.
It's well known that there was bad blood between the defendant and the victim.
Yes, I have heard that before.
There are
Okay.
a lot of drama TV channels.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you have to say about Mr. Edgeworth's theory?
I say it's bullshit! I'm kidding. So let me get this straight. Edgeworth's theory goes like this. When the defendant went to the victim's room, he had no intention of killing him. Now, up to this point, are there any problems with his theory? Yeah, there's a contradiction.
Everything's wrong.
Yeah. This theory contradicts something in an earlier testimony.
What are you babbling about?
Ugh.
What's bro tapping about?
Now, for argument's sake, let's suppose Mr. On Guard was the killer. If that's the case, I think it's impossible
impossible.
for-
Oh, shoot.
the killer to have gone to the victim's room without intent. You mean like I think
What's
we
that?
just showed the knife again.
With the butter knife.
Is that like a glitch or something?
Why? This knife this was used by Mr. On Guard at dinner.
Yes, we did establish that.
Yeah. Which means that if my client was in fact the killer, then he brought this knife with him when he went to visit Mr. Corita.
I suppose.
However, you just said it yourself. At that time, the defendant held no intent to murder. If that were true, then why would he bring a knife? He wouldn't, would he?
Hmm.
Which means, Mr. Edgeworth, your theory was flawed from supposition 1. And one more thing.
Give me a kiss.
No. If the murderer was wearing that costume at the time of the murder, then there should be glove marks on the knife. Yeah.
I mean,
Which means the defendant's fingerprint should have been all over it like bees on a hive. Okay. And that brings me to my final point. This knife was planted by the real killer to hide their identity and mislead us. Okay.
Order! Order, I say! Order in the court!
Bum, bum, bum.
Was this knife really planted by the killer? Why would the murderer do such a thing?
To frame Matt on guard. To frame my client,
Good.
Mr. On Guard, of course.
To frame?
Boing, 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 boing.
Aren't you forcing the interpretation just a little too hard on this one?
Objection.
No.
But we just established that the witness saw the Nickel Samurai in costume. And if that were true, then there shouldn't be a single fingerprint on this knife. Ooh.
Witness!
What? Looks like I've made your life a tiny bit more difficult, huh, Edgy Poo?
Looks like I made your life a living hell, huh?
I'm convinced she's doing it on purpose at this rate.
Witness, did you or did you not really see the Nickel Samurai?
I'm old.
Well, I guess at first I might have forgotten it.
Get her out!
Are you saying that you mixed up Mr. On Guard with the Nickel Samurai, his character on TV?
But I mean,
You've got to
Oh
be
my
fucking
God.
kidding.
but I mean, I can't really do anything about that now. Look, I was waiting around at the front of their doors because, well, I wasn't waiting around for the Nickel Samurai, that's for sure.
Well, yeah. That wasn't...
What a weirdo.
She wasn't waiting for the Nickel Samurai? Alright then, who were you waiting around for then?
That's top secret to
Anyone outside of security.
My gosh.
Somebody throw her out, please.
Yeah, no, you can't really do that.
I have a feeling that you were waiting for Mr. Juan Corrida. Am I correct, witness?
Mhm.
Ah. The way you think. You are
Yeah,
sad
like,
and
everyone's
you-
like, you're withholding information, so...
Yeah, you're under arrest, so...
Yeah,
The
you're
way-
for contempt of court, and then, like... Because it
the
would
way you
really...
think.
It's just funny, because, like, I remember
Alright.
watching the video of, like, them, like, it's like, real warriors play, like, Ace Attorney, and then when they get to this part, or even when they get to Big Top, they're like, what the fuck?
The way you think. You are a sad amateur with a terrible
Seeing,
case
like,
of
actual
nearsight.
warriors play Big Top Turnabout is really funny, because they are, like... they're literally dying on the inside when things happen.
I've got to watch that myself.
Amateur? Me? What am I an amateur of?
Oh, bullshit! Okay, Soulbag was waiting around in front of the victim's room, but it doesn't sound like she was waiting to catch a glimpse of Mr. Corrida.
Maybe. Phoenix. Maybe the
Ooh,
old
excuse me.
bag was waiting around for that person.
That's what I
Mia.
think Mia's hinting at. It's certainly possible. Miss Oldbag, you were waiting for this person to come out of the victim's room, weren't you? So, Adrian, right? Yeah.
Hmm.
Who is this person?
This is Adrian Andrews, Mr. On Guard's manager.
But why would the defendant's manager be in the victim's room?
It seems that this is the latest rumor in circulation, Your Honor.
Yep.
Oh my god, are they?
What?
Oh, this is... Well, this is...
Oh, okay.
I see.
What?
Do you not remember?
Oh my.
The judge seems to be really into the article, if it can be called such a thing. Oh.
Then this manager with the initials AA, are you saying it's...
Yeah, it's magazine clipping. Yeah.
Adrian Andrews.
Adrian!
Without a doubt, the witness thought so as well.
Looks like you found me out.
Looks like the
Could you
cat's
take
out of the
that off,
bag.
please.
Well, that's I can throw away this whole sworn to confidentiality thing.
Who are you
then.
doing this for?
Go to jail.
Go to
Third
jail.
dimension.
Witness, what in the world are you?
Watch out, Phoenix. I've got a bad feeling about this. A very bad feeling.
Please tell me she's a killer so we can lock her away forever.
I got
No.
information. Some very secret information from a certain source.
Oh, I'm guessing it's Lotta, because that's the only other thing we could think of.
So that's why I was doing my own little investigation in secret, of course.
What did you, like, why were you sort of secrecy by Lotta? What did she promise you?
Photos?
But what for?
Oh, just for myself.
Exactly.
Ayo.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, how will you proceed from here?
I really don't want to do this. However, I cannot simply let this point slide.
This sucks.
I
This
see.
fucking sucks.
Very well then. Witness, please testify about this secret information.
Information.
Get ready. This is going to take the wind
Get
out of
ready.
you, millennial.
For the next battle. I'm sure we're all capable of handling this, really. It's not like we're 10 years old. Like, who farted or something.
Oh my gosh.
That on God is one evil, evil man. He thought he could ruin poor Juan by causing a huge scandal. So to do that, he sent his own manager to get in close with Juan.
Oh god, she's one of those hags.
I cannot
Ugh.
condone such. So I took action.
She probably obsesses over the royal family.
Oh, and this is top secret, you got that? No one else but you and me know yet, okay?
Yeah, and
And
of
the
course,
rest of the people in this court.
and the rest of the people in the court.
I'll kill.
What do you mean it's already on Twitter?
What? The defendant sent his manager? What a distasteful topic for this court.
Oh, but Thero's uploading a video tomorrow that's Sonic related. Oh
All
boy.
right.
Alright.
Fuck it.
Oh no, we're not gonna make it. Let's speed up.
Blows up!
Don't have
What?
to tell
No.
me twice.
What? No one's above gossip.
I mean,
Just do it a few seconds ago. And isn't there a saying, the truth is never pleasant?
But you haven't even.
Never heard
told
that
the
one
truth
before.
yet.
yeah, you
Mr.
haven't.
Edgeworth, what about this Adrian Andrews person?
We have looked into this matter.
And then, like, seeing lawyers react to when Edgeworth, updates the autopsy report, and he's like, the fuck you mean update the autopsy report?
Update.
Like,
And
people
we
are like,
found that the truth that the article proposes is in fact a baseless gossip. Yeah, you're not allowed to update right.
it's like, in real time updating, it's like, what, we didn't get, like, an updated version? What the fuck?
But should this be true, then this proves that the defendant did bear ill will towards the victim.
I mean, this is a video game, so yeah. Doesn't mean I have to smash this rumor once and for all.
Where's Lawyer Simulator?
That is this. It's this. You're playing
Now
it.
then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. This is a terrible scene.
I know. What Prosecutor Simulator is just Ace Attorney Investigations.
Which is out now. if you-
The old bag
Loud.
seems rather excited right now.
Well,
That's right. A god is nothing more than your average.
Ow.
I can't think of anything, but your average foul-blooded youth.
Youth.
Foul-blooded.
yeah, that's weird. It's just how the saying goes. You gotta burn old bags with fire. What?
Throw fire.
Time to fire up the afterburners and hit the highway to the danger zone. Woo!
Time to burn her.
Highway to the danger zone.
Edgeworth, hand me a map. We're gonna end this once and for all. I'll just for all
Secret
because we killed
information. Okay, so obviously what she said at the end.
Nobody else.
Wait.
No, yes.
What? I'm a busy woman. Tea time with the kids is over.
Yeah, but your secret information that no one else knows yet? If that's true, then how do you know this secret information?
Well, that's because I'm a pro. Yeah, that's it.
I'm an asshole. What?
I'm a professional asshole.
The secret. Even if you drill a hole into my brain, you'll never find out.
How in the world did that old bag get such a secret piece of information that she's withholding? Present evidence. The only thing we haven't seen yet are the pictures from Lada's camera, remember? Because it went missing. So,
She stole them.
yeah. So no one else is to know
So she
the
literally has to go to
the
jail.
secret information. Yeah. If that's true, then why do you know it, Miss Oldbag?
Why are you looking at me like that? Stop it.
Stop that. Witness. I hate to say it, but this is how you came to acquire your secret info, isn't it? Oh wait.
Take that.
The investigative photographer, Lotta Hart.
Oh yes, I remember that mischievous girl.
She also was withholding information.
Yes.
One moment, I'm
I don't
trying
know
to-
why.
Oh, okay.
Loading, loading, loading. Come
She
on.
reported that she had lost a certain note she had written to herself. Hold on, let me see if I can lower the frame rate on this. Maybe that could help.
I'm gonna put it on my computer instead.
Oh yeah, that could work.
Oh, it's loaded in. Never mind. Continue.
Oh yeah, hold on.
She reported such a thing.
Yeah, sorry. Just go. On that piece of paper, she had written down some of her outrageous impressions about the relationship between the victim and Miss Andrews.
What
Ooh.
outrageous ideas you say?
I'll fucking kill you.
No, I said impressions.
Then
Hmm.
everything written on this piece of paper is completely meaningless.
And what do you mean about that? That's it. That's the note.
No, you see, this is something completely different.
What? No, you need to.
This is my top secret list of
Oh.
Burrow things to buy.
I want to buy a Publix.
Then you are the one who took Miss Hart's note.
I'm a huge fan of Juan's, that's why.
And that's why you're going to jail.
Go to jail.
Miss Puffy Head Whippersnapper. She's working with the evil on God. She said so herself. On God. On God, I'm his sidekick. He was so happy, smiling like a silly duck. I was only checking what she was written.
Dots. Dots. More dots. More dots.
J-Po, you believe me, don't you? I was only trying to help out like the angel I am. It's only a little piece of paper. I've never taken anything else before.
Yeah, you said that last year too.
I go to church every 5 years.
You should really come with a supply of cheese to match with your vintage wine.
Wine. Oh, he says wine like
Wine.
like whining. Funny. That's really funny.
Well, it was only a piece of
Yeah,
paper.
but can we see what's on the paper?
I suppose we can overlook this just once.
She looks like she's really sorry. Should I forgive her? No! Pile on more pressure! If I let on her now, she'll get away. I have to find some way to inflict a deafening blow to the prosecution.
God.
Witness! You said that the only thing you stole was that note. Is this correct?
Stole? Why don't you listen more carefully, you annoying rat? I saved this piece of paper from the terrible, lonely trash can.
You're lying, damn it, and I can prove it!
Language!
Language, Phoenix, gosh!
Are you
Oh
putting
my
that
gosh!
sort of me again?
Yes,
Honestly, he's in a right.
Miss Oldbag. I don't believe that the note is the only thing you stole that night. The camera?
For some reason, despite all the blood
This
and
old
murder
bag!
and spirit,
That note was with a camera inside its case, wasn't it?
What?
A camera?
Yesterday, Lotta Hart was raising a huge stink over her camera. She kept saying something like, "My sweetie's $1,600 camera disappeared on me. That's the same price as a PS5 Pro." I'm kidding.
That's
Oh.
like 2, which
Yeah.
is still
Well,
ridiculous.
almost.
Why, witness?
What is it, Gramps? Ugh, got my throat, sorry.
If you have the note, then it is only logical you had the camera too.
Grr. Looks like you found me out again,
And add more
Simba.
charges to her thing.
Yeah, so put stolen, hiding evidence.
Being, like, an asshole.
I hope she,
that's-
I hope she does. Yeah, even though I look like this, I'm still a person, you know.
No, you're
I
not.
still.
Yeah,
feel
but
like
you can do all of those things, but when you're in court, you kind of have to obey the law.
Your
I
pupils
saw
are gone.
borrow people's things.
I think your definition of borrow is a little off.
Yeah.
I saw that woman's business card, and that's when I noticed it said Slime Bag Celebrity Photographer Extraordinaire.
Slime big.
When I saw that,
That's really
I
funny.
had to know what sort of pictures
Just
she had
that's actually what it
taken.
said.
I'm a professional security guard. It's my business to know these things.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Sure.
Bailiff, get her out of here.
Get
This camera's
her out
photos.
of here.
Hurry! We must examine them at once.
Alright.
Get this out of here.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do we have?
There's only one photo that seems to be relevant to this case.
Please present it to the court.
Oh!
This is the Nickel Samurai.
Oh, well, huh.
That's cool.
I just
Mm.
see. I told you that's the guy I saw.
Well,
This proves that the witness was not lying earlier about this matter,
well, at first, you know.
until she lied about the rest.
Oh my god, it's
Okay,
so
now-
cold.
Mm.
Okay, now get out of here.
What does all this mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh my god.
I'm a little.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
This photo by itself does not prove that the person in it is a defendant. However,
Did we get in the court records now? Okay, hold on.
In his own confession, Mr. On Guard clearly stated that at the time of the murder, he was still in his nickel samurai costume.
If that is the case, then this nickel samurai is...
The defendant.
Oh.
This.
Shit.
How did
We-
it come to this?
There has to be some kind of bullshit to explain all of this.
I think this brings us to the end. We have examined every piece of evidence thoroughly.
No!
Final
Give me one-
comments, Mr. Wright? The court will consider them before we close. Do you agree that this photo is decisive evidence against your client?
If this photo really is decisive, then we're done for. But if I raise an objection here and blow it, then I would put Maya's life in jeopardy. I can't make a mistake here. There's only one road out of this mess.
Kill the judge!
But no.
The poor judge.
I mean, it does look like...
Why is it tilted?
No, I mean... Does it look like it's big on them?
I mean, shouldn't it look big?
No, I mean... The person in it, like, is, you know... Because it looks like the feet are... Because when you're wearing pants like that, it should show your... Like, at least your feet, right? There's
It's
something
not.
wrong strange with this
right?
photo. So it's supposed to drag like that?
I knew this was coming, right?
Your thoughts, Mr. Edgeworth?
I think we can all agree that there's nothing strange with this photo. There is no way for the defense to debunk this photo, even with a bunker buster. What?
I don't know what that means. Oh, you mean like the things that they...
Debunk with a bunker buster?
Oh, I was
Is that
thinking of
what
the
you're
thing that they
planning
used to
do,
ram
Mr.
in, like, with
Wright?
the swap team. Like, you know. Yeah, like, where they, like, ram the door with, kind of.
Maybe.
Anyway, please look at the photo one more time.
If you really believe you can honestly find something wrong with this photo, then you should only need one chance, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have to
dude.
find something wrong with this photo. I can't let this chance go by.
For Maya.
Yeah, hold on.
Wait, let's see it again. What the heck?
Where in the heck did she take this photo from anyway?
Oh, so it's about the location.
Hold on, I'm trying to fix something. My headphones. It's all out of focus. Why can't she take a good shot, especially when it counts?
Now then, let's hear your objection. What about this photo is
Oh my
straight?
god.
Yeah, like you said, it's probably too big.
Right here?
I mean, that's pretty long. Yeah.
I would like to direct the court's attention to this one area right here.
What are you pointing to? His ankles?
If you could see this person's ankles, that would be one thing. However, you can't.
And what does that mean?
The costume person in this photo could not have been Mr. On Guard.
This is
What
AI
is the
generated.
meaning of this?
It has to have been somebody smaller.
I wonder if you would care to elaborate with actual facts, that is?
Let's take a look at the Nickel Samurai poster. Yep.
Oh.
Please pay
Shit.
particular attention to his area
Hold on.
around the bottom of the Hakama. Because you can see his feet.
Yeah.
His socks. You can see his socks.
Exactly. However, in this photo, can't see his feet.
He has stubs.
The
So
Nickel
therefore-
Samurai is clearly holding his Hakama up just to walk. Oh yeah, you can. I guess that hand is.
Which one is his hand? I can't see.
There's only one explanation for this. The person inside this costume clearly is much shorter than the defendant. Old bag. I'm kidding.
What?
Alright, I think I turned things around for myself this time.
Oh my gosh. That's curious.
Huh? What is it? What is?
Edgeworth is unusually calm today.
That's true.
He's just letting the trial run itself, as if he's only along for the ride.
Well, because he just wants to know also. He's not here trying to, you know...
But it's not doing his job, basically.
You're right. Along for the ride. What do you mean by that?
I can only guess that perhaps he doesn't feel under attack at all.
He doesn't feel under attack? Then I haven't done damage to his case at all? Yeah.
I haven't
Nope.
kissed him enough yet.
Mr. Edgeworth, where does this leave us? If the person in this photo is not Matt on guard, then everything the prosecution has tried to prove has become meaningless.
Oh no.
Well, I give up. I figured it would come to this.
What?
Right. I have something I want to ask of you. I think you have proven that the person inside this costume is not Matt on guard.
You can tell because the costume stomach is not protruding.
In that case, who is this a photo of?
Oh.
Who's the person wearing the
Hold
Nickel
back.
Samurai costume?
Adrian.
Adrian!
Adrian!
Right.
Ah, crap. Don't stress out over this, Phoenix. It's very simple. What you should be focused on is Edgeworth's attitude, don't you
Hanks,
think?
if you're getting upset with that, that means you're not paying attention.
I'm not. My eyelids are halfway closed. I'm not
Oh.
used to staying or like waking up early.
Well, that's what you get for waking up early.
I got
Really?
startled awake by my own alarm clock. It's not a very delightful way of
Why is he
waking
so... Well, that's the
So-
point of an alarm clock.
up. I know, but it's
It's
so
not
freaking
supposed to
loud, and I
gently
can't
wake you
lower it
up.
down.
Well, good. That's good then.
I get a mini heart attack in the morning. It's not a fun way. Ugh.
You get that?
I mean, you get used to hearing loud sounds.
Nope, each time it just startles me awake. It's ridiculous.
Wow.
Why is he
This
so
is why I
calm?
haven't
Playing and
all
Cakes is
alone.
like,
Okay.
Mr. Wright, let's hear your thoughts.
Oh, we got
This is why I have an internal alarm clock, otherwise known as anxiety.
Who is the person in this photograph?
Oh, wait.
Who is the photograph
It
in this person?
was Adrian.
Adrian!
Woo!
Andrew?
The one who looks like
If you want to
Cyrus.
know who's that, wait, if you want to know who that Nickel Samurai is, it is none other than this woman.
and why would you say it must be Miss Andrews? What in the world points you to her?
For starters, she's short. Damn! Oh!
Dare you?
You didn't have to do
And
it like
she can
that.
freely move in and out of Mr. Enguarde's room. Finally, she had dinner with Mr. Enguarde that night.
And how does that all add
It
up?
means that it makes it very easy for her to get a certain item. A certain knife with Mr. Enguarde's fingerprints all over it.
The knife that was used as a murder weapon.
Why don't you just say what it is you want, right? Just tell me. Give me a
I
kiss.
have to do this
Hurry.
now. This is my last chance to turn things around.
I have to kiss. Hurry.
The defense moves to indict Miss Adrian Andrews in the murder of Juan Carita. It was Miss Andrews who tried to frame the defendant for the crime.
Order! 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 It looks like this trial has hit a most unexpected development.
Yeah, hold on.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
this court is issuing a sub poena for Miss Adrian Andrews. A verdict cannot be passed without first hearing her testimony.
Alright, this is it.
All right.
This is kind of bad for us.
Oh, what do you mean?
If Adrian Andrews is summoned to court as a witness, it means that the trial will go on for another day.
More day? Ah! If I don't get a verdict today,
God.
then Maya. Well, I mean, we'll see.
Now then, we shall set Miss Andrews' testimony for tomorrow.
What am I supposed to do? The judge is about to adjourn the court.
Raise
hold on.
an objection.
Yeah, raise the objection. Let's get her here now!
Now then,
Objection! Please, Your Honor, continue the trial. You must pass a verdict today.
No.
I can't do that. We cannot hear Miss Andrews.
I abhor wasting such valuable time.
Edgeworth?
Your Honor, I request that you would please continue with today's trial.
Huh?
Yeah, this is his theme.
But we cannot continue due to this unexpected development.
Tisk tisk. Unexpected development. I think you underestimate me, Your Honor.
So does that mean he
And what
has
do you
her
mean
as
by
a
that?
witness?
That Mr. Phoenix Wright should slave his way to subpoenaing Miss Adrian Andrews is all happening according to plan. Even with Wright was a bit slow to catch on.
What? What?
Huh?
What is the meaning of your statement, Mr. Edgeworth?
Miss Adrian Andrews is currently waiting in the prosecution's lobby.
Mhm.
She is the next witness.
Oh shit. Everything was planned out in advance by that man?
I love him.
Somehow I knew there was no way Edgeworth would
I mean, it's
overlook Miss
Edgeworth.
Andrews. Looks like this battle is far from over.
Exactly.
Alright.
Very well, we will call the next witness. However, before we proceed, we shall take a 10-minute recess.
Alright.
Please prepare your witness in that time, Mr. Edgeworth.
Ba-da-da-da.
The court will now take a 10-minute recess.
10
Sweet.
minutes? Well,
Cool
that's
beats.
too fast.
Right.
Oh my god.
And that was all.
what,
That was all just an hour.
Okay, hot take. I think that Old Bag in this one witness case alone was more annoying than the entirety of Big Top. There, I said it.
Ooh. Yeah. Okay, so let's do. Yeah, it's just. Anyone need to go to the bathroom? No, we good?
I'm good.
All right. Okay.
I mean,
so.
I would say I'd grab something to eat, but there's nothing to eat, so.
I mean, I would grab something, but there is none. Okay. So we can move
What's
on.
that?
Right.
Yeah, let's move on.
March 22nd,
Yeah.
12:14. District Court Defendant Lobby number. Oh.
Dude, I can't believe that Adrian. No way. Not cool and collected Adrian
That's
Andrews.
no good!
I'm fucked.
She is your manager. It would have been very easy for her to pull this off. The only person who had easy access to the knife you used at dinner was, well, her.
So after the ceremony, during the break, huh?
That's it.
I was sleeping like a log the entire time.
Wait, so he was sleeping in his costume? Oh, well, that's just...
Gotta be uncomfortable.
I can relate.
Unless he had another costume, then yeah.
God, he looks so cute.
What?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
All right.
Oh, See, she could have also easily planted that blood-covered button in your Hakama.
Because she was the only one who came to wake me up. Then, dude, you're saying it really was her.
Yes, she is the real killer. She was the one who murdered Juan Corrida.
But why? I thought she was buds with Juan.
She has her own agenda.
Her own agenda? What are you talking about?
I'm sure you'll see by this time, by the time this trial's over. It'll be alright. I'll get you acquitted by the end of the day. Today. Sorry.
Get me a verdict that's refreshing like a spring breeze, okay, Mr. Lawyer Dude?
Phoenix. You think her motive is related to Celeste Impax's missing suicide note? Right. Wait, what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Miss Andrews depended on Miss Impax as her strength and reason to live. But then as Miss Impax suddenly killed herself, it sounds like she left a suicide note and the person thought to have hidden it.
Okay. Is Juan Corrida the victim of this murder?
And that's why I think that Miss Andrews got close to Mr. Corrida. All to get the suicide note.
That sounds possible.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing bothers me.
What?
Who was it that first told us about their relationship? Well, who did? Oh my god.
Wait,
Really?
who did? I'm trying to think. Wasn't it... How? Wait, no. Wasn't it Powers who told us also, or somebody else? I think it was either Lada. It wasn't Old Bag. It was either Lada or...
Who is it?
That might be Powers.
Powers?
Yeah.
Better stated, Miss Andrews's dependency issues with regards to Miss Pax. What?
Wait a minute. I know.
It was Edgeworth. Oh yeah, it was Edgeworth.
You're saying Edward killed someone?
No.
It looks like he's the one
we
in
make
Not again.
He did not, and he never does.
Please, no.
Don't let your guard down yet.
Mm-hmm.
I feel bad.
Don't get
March
distracted by those.
22. Okay, we're
Don't
back.
get distracted by those eyes.
Don't make me do this.
Court will now reconvene. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you
What's up?
please.
The prosecution calls the witness subpoenaed by this court.
How you say it? I thought it was subpoenaed.
I don't know.
Subpoena?
Subpoenas.
Yeah, it does sound like that, but it's just... It's subpoenaed.
I'm just gonna change it every single time it comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know, it's weird when it comes up, but that's how I think subpoenaed is.
Miss Adrian Andrews, the person who discovered the crime in Mr. Juan Corrida's room.
Alright, cakes.
Ah, shit. She even has a card. I don't know why.
Remember, we
is
asked
your
her about the card, and
occupation?
she's like, I don't know where I got it. Just
Oh.
happened.
Ah, crap. I don't know. I am the manager of the defendant in this case, Mr. Matt Ungar.
I see. Now then.
Before we begin, Your Honor, I have one request.
Yeah, sure. What is it?
I'm sure everyone in this room is wondering the same thing, and would love to find out more about my relationship with the victim. After all, it was the topic of a certain weekly magazine recently. Oh my god.
I have
Stop
no idea
it.
what you mean. I never even heard of Gossip Flame.
If the judge was ever a prosecution witness, he'd do all my work for me.
Anyway, I was wondering if you could please tell us your relation to the victim.
Yes, I was seeing Mr. Corrida. I was also aware of the rivalry that existed between Matt and Juan. Oh my god! The judge reads the magazine.
Oh
no.
shit! I never even heard of Gossip Land. I don't know what you're
What are you
talking
talking
about. Oh, what? No.
Oh my god. But this was a private matter between Juan and myself.
Okay, hold on. There we go.
So it was a fry and bait matter. Or was that
Yeah.
bait and fry? Reminds me of fishing.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't kill him.
Likely story.
No one is accusing you of that.
Never mind.
I think there's someone who would beg to differ.
Mhm.
Oh, she talking
She's
about
staring
you.
at me.
I think we all understand your relationship with the victim now, Miss Andrews.
Very well then, witness, please testify to the court. About what happened when you discovered the murder that had taken place.
I just found the body, man. It was lying there.
It was time for the show to start, so I went to get Matt from his room. After that, I went to Juan's room. And there was his dead body. I was in shock. That doesn't look
Oh
too
my
shocked.
god.
That was naturally the exact
Oh,
same scene as in the
no.
crime scene photo. I felt as though I was about to faint, so I poured myself a glass of Bitch! Nah,
It's like it's like Gene Wilder from Charlie and Chocolate Factory. No,
So she
please
went to the
don't.
fridge to grab juice and then grab a glass.
You
Sorry, I
poured
can't
yourself a
picture it.
glass of juice?
Yes, sadly, I didn't remember not to touch things at the scene of the crime. And I disturbed the crime scene by moving this one thing.
And that is when the fingerprints of the wine on the wine glass were made, Your Honor.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may now cross-examine the witness.
Phoenix. I still don't get it. She is one cool and collected customer, and she has the brains to match.
Yes, I know.
In order to catch a person like her, you have to avoid head-on confrontations. You should disrupt her pacing.
Yeah, like a boxer. Disrupt her
everything.
pacing.
She's the type of woman who is easily thrown off by
Get her in a
things,
combo loop.
inconsistent with her thinking. Oh yeah. So you have to attack when she least expects
Do the loops.
it. Okay. The instant you let up on your offense is the instant. This trial is over. Understand?
The
I didn't
instant you let up
understand
on
that
your offense is the instant this trial is over. I found the body. Okay.
I
So
still don't understand why you could drink juice.
She is not being.
she said she was about to faint, so I don't know, like
Yeah, but if I was about to faint, I would go to the bed, not I'll get fucking juice.
I would just
Look
pass
at
out
what
right
I'm
there.
She is not beating the tism.
You were in
allegations.
shock?
What? Was I not supposed to be?
Miss Andrews is a very calculating person. Despite how close they were, I doubt she'd have romantic feelings for Mr. Kurita.
Anyone randomly stumbling upon a dead body would be in shock.
Alright.
And you can't seriously expect that a young beauty like her would not be shocked.
Okay, Edward. Somehow I don't think
Okay,
beauty
well,
has
we can
anything to
ask
do
now.
with it. With being shocked or not.
I see.
Alright, so I was naturally the exact same scene. Hold on. Spell.
Oh.
Okay, let's just
It's wrong, it's apple juice.
Juice?
Yes, there was a bottle of tomato juice on the table, so I helped myself.
But you didn't drink any of it, did you? You kind of because I feel like there were no lip
There was
marks
no
left on the wine glass to suggest that anyone drank from it. Because she did it and then she just put it down because she realized, wait, I
Yeah,
can't do that.
is weird. I wasn't feeling terribly great, so I set the glass down without drinking it.
There will still be fingerprints on it.
Miss Andrews, would like to confirm with you one more time. When you discovered the dead body of Juan Kurita, you were in great shock, and that's when you poured yourself the glass of juice, correct?
And what of it?
What?
My mind really was a complete blank at the time.
Oh my god!
Mine was a complete blank
Gets
of rage. I'm kidding.
Rage!
I didn't think that that was possible for you.
Aren't you rude today? I was so dazed that I made one careless mistake. That one thing.
What one thing?
Never mind. It's no big deal.
What was she starting to say just now? Press further! Boosh! Miss Andrews, I'm convinced, as you said, that you made a mistake at the scene of the crime. What I really want to know is what this mistake was.
Actually, so would I.
I'm sorry. It's kind of embarrassing.
You farted? Sorry.
I went to the
When-
bathroom.
I went to the bathroom.
I
Had a
mean,
big
imagine like your boyfriend's dead body and you have diarrhea. Good God, what are you gonna prioritize?
Your butt or the...
Yeah, I mean
Or
you
the
can contaminate
juice.
scenes like shit all over. When I set the glass down on the dresser, I accidentally knocked the flower vase over.
Oh, okay.
Flower vase? Are you talking
Is
about
there
the
one?
one on the floor in the crime photo?
Oh yeah, it did get knocked over.
Oh.
This mess of glass shards? How dare you?
It was originally on top of the dresser. But when I bumped into it with my elbow, it fell onto the guitar case.
Oops.
Huh? That makes no sense.
Wait, hold on.
Why did you
Wait, can we-
withhold such an important piece of
Her elbow
information?
is too high for it to be bumped.
Maybe she got really close to it and then she like...
It's either her thighs or her waist that could have.
There was
bumped it
some
since
water
it's
only on the top,
dresser.
so that explains why there's water on top of the lid.
Hmm.
Mm. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I thought that since the crime scene was already in disarray,
Why? I might as well mess it up more.
that people would simply assume the vase was just another part of the mess.
Okay.
It looks like yet another fact has come to light here. This is illegal. Please add this and anything else you have to reveal to your testimony, even though this is completely not allowed.
I'm sorry, but I have nothing more to add. I didn't touch anything else.
I was the only one. I was the one who knocked over the flower vase when it fell into the guitar case. So do we just point this out? I don't know why this counts as a, let's see, objection, as a contradiction, but
Wouldn't there be lots of
you
water on
testified
there
that you
with
knocked
vase?
the flower vase over, and is this correct?
Yes.
And are you sure it fell onto the guitar case?
Oh.
Is there some problem with what I said?
Well, it's not some problem, it's a major problem. It's a
Jesus
big
Christ.
problem. It's true that, the top of the guitar case was wet with water. However, that's exactly what is so strange. Miss Andrews, you testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case. However, if that were true, the case should have gone wet on the inside, not the outside.
Shit.
Wait, what? Sorry, I'm confused.
Because the case was open, wasn't it? So there would be water on the inside, not the outside. The case.
Oh, okay, so I didn't make that connection.
That's very true.
Furthermore, there's one other strange thing about this guitar case.
And what is that?
Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. Yeah, okay, it was open, yeah. The remains of the vase are scattered on the floor. And what's wrong with... Oh, sorry.
And what is wrong with that?
If the guitar case was open when the vase fell, the glass shards would be inside, not outside the case.
What is your point, right? That the case was closed at the time the vase was knocked over? Don't make me laugh. Is that all?
No, think back to what Miss Andrews testified to. She said that other than the vase, she didn't touch anything else.
Yes, that's right. She did implicitly say she didn't touch the guitar case.
But this whole matter with the guitar case is a dead end. The bright red guitar was found at the studio. It has no bearing on this case at all.
That may be... may very well be. However, oh, the empty guitar case does seem to have no relation to the case, doesn't it?
Except that she just lied.
It seems that there is no deeper meaning to the guitar case. Well, Mr. Wright, do you think we need to hear more details about the guitar case?
Make her
That's your
testify.
sweet Bippy.
The empty guitar case. Tell me about it! I believe that is a crucial piece of the puzzle.
It has to do everything.
I can't believe anyone would reach for straws like this, but it is you.
I can't believe I'm doing this either. I have to find something.
Alright, I'll follow along. For now. Miss Andrews, please testify to the court about the guitar case.
Yes, Your Honor.
Take two.
Okay. I don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed. I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. It's not a big deal though, right? The case was empty after all.
Or was it? I'm kidding.
As for why I opened the case, even I don't know.
What?
That's so suspicious.
What?
Yeah.
It looks like this really wasn't a very important point.
This wastefulness is such a familiar feeling by now that it's almost comforting.
Anyway, I'll just go ahead and start the cross-examination.
Using any way to change the topic, a convenient escape for a weak man.
Oh, shut up.
Whoa.
You don't know what's riding on this case.
God, can you guys take it out of the courtroom?
Oh my gosh.
Such feeble.
Hello, it's me, Annie Mighty. I came back. We got a present.
Suppose I must have opened the guitar case after... Okay, so...
That's one hell of an AU.
There's no way you were the one who opened the guitar case. Yeah, because there's no fingerprints on it. Yeah, it's just Corita's.
Why would you say that?
It's elementary, my dear. Oh,
my
shit.
god, are we Sherlock now?
Because the only fingerprints on this guitar case are those of the victim. Oh, shit. Oh, well, I guess that was...
Shit.
Goodness, look at her pose.
What is
Yeah.
it, Miss Andrews?
Look at those pants.
She was
I
serving.
smell food. Oh my god. I couldn't assume that I must have left prints just because I touched the case.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Cakes,
so you
what
kicked
said
it.
makes
I can smell food from the computer.
Here,
What?
I
Oh.
smell it.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, I was like,
My
what?
room is above the kitchen. What if I were to tell you that I was wearing gloves at the time?
No.
How are you dumb?
What if? There's no what ifs.
No.
Why would you be wearing
Yeah, exactly.
gloves at the
Why?
time?
Because I'm a clean freak.
It was the night of the award ceremony.
Oh, okay.
So of course I dressed up for the occasion.
Okay. Alright.
Yes, now I remember.
Okay.
I'm almost sure I was wearing a pair of thin gloves.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, it seems the witness was wearing gloves at
That's
the scene of the
strange.
crime.
Where's
You
your
were wearing
proof?
gloves? Isn't that a little strange?
Why is that strange? Do you have something that would prove I was not wearing gloves at the time?
Because there were prints of Corita's, right?
Yeah.
On it?
No.
Which makes no sense.
I have your proof right here. This wine glass.
The one
Oh yeah, I had her fingerprint.
You left your fingerprints very clearly on this wine glass.
Would you take them off right after?
Yeah, what did you do, huh?
Why are we lying?
Even if you took your gloves off, why are you lying when you poured yourself this glass of juice? Wouldn't you think it was just a little strange? That you put your gloves back on just to open the guitar case? Oh
Why did
shit!
she look like that? Where did her glasses go?
She
Oh
just
my
put a new
God.
pair on. I forgot that happens with her. They just burst like she saw Goku's power level and it
Oh
broke.
my gosh.
Hey, I heard you're pretty strong.
No! Not right now, Goku. Gosh, I know Sparking
Order,
Zero comes
order.
out next month, but not yet. Just wait.
Goku, get out of this court. You have nothing to do with this.
Goku. Okay, bye.
Order!
Oh my god.
That was weird.
Looks like you hit the
Anyway,
nail on the head this time.
yeah. What was the thing about Goku? What do you mean?
I believe that guitar
How is he
case
here?
plays a very important role here. What's inside, though?
But it's just an empty case.
I wonder if it really was empty, though. See?
What? Could it fit a body in there? What?
Maybe there are some that fit.
But the guitar, right? Well, I mean, it's like.
It could have been something else. Come on, Phoenix.
Or like, didn't
Phoenix,
one
drop
of
all of your
Pablo, didn't
presumptions.
one of our friends like somebody like slept in their like what was it, their base
fuck?
case or something?
You could die.
I think someone did. I forget who it was though.
Yeah.
Probably Jordan.
Yeah, I think I was like I think it was him, right? Because I remember hearing a story about it, and then like somebody freaked out because he was in his case.
Thank God he wasn't left there, because Jesus.
No, because I think he was using it as like a bed, because like.
Yeah, it was for his gig.
Oh my
he was prepping.
gosh.
He
Was it
played
the last
double
resort?
bass.
Yeah, he played like the string bass, like the
The big boy.
big one. So yeah, it could fit a body.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
All right.
What was in the guitar case was not the bright red guitar. Makes sense.
You don't mean it was a bright
What
white
the fuck,
guitar?
Phoenix?
Wait, that's not right either.
God, yeah.
Wait a minute, never mind.
Phoenix.
That would be crazy.
Wait a
I
minute.
admit it would be unnatural for someone to do that. God, that'd be so much blood.
Yeah,
Well,
I was
the
like,
witness was not
Kenshiro
wearing
came here
gloves.
and like.
Despite the fact that on the case. Your Honor, this is obviously the defense's usual misdirection tactic at work. Steer the court towards an unrelated topic and lull us all into as misguided.
Don't you finish that sentence. No, Your Honor. Please recall that Mr. Andrews had testified the vase fell onto the guitar case, which means that the case was closed when the crime took place. However, it's wide open in this photo of the crime scene. I am sure that this guitar case has some relation to the murder.
If you are so sure, right?
Oh, lagging. No, lagging.
Gurren
Then I'm
Lagann.
sure you can somehow substantiate your outrageous claim, correct? Please enlighten us as to why that guitar case has anything at all to do with this murder.
Can you
what?
do that, Mr. Wright?
I guess not.
Hold on.
It has everything to do with this case.
Everything!
Everything.
Is
Oh
it?
shit. Oh, and the video came out now, I think. Well,
Watch it.
oh, they were playing Mario 64 online. They had Sonic mods.
Oh my gosh, that's hysterical.
That,
Do you know?
oh, sorry. That the bright red guitar was not the only thing that could have been in the case.
That the bright red guitar not being the only thing? You don't need to suggest
No!
that there's a bright black.
That was the worst place
Like
to
every
pause it.
Yeah, sure.
So you intend to push your theory that the case was not empty. Is that it, right?
Huh? I wouldn't say something that I didn't intend to prove.
No. I'm lagging. Deflate that head of yours. You haven't proven anything yet.
We got 30 more minutes. Let's have it. What was the case doing at the time of the murder? Hold on.
I feel like this is the case where Phoenix gets his gray hair.
I'll log back up. Because I am lagging like crazy.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
What? Wait, where's the...
Okay.
Where's my chocolate? Oh, I was sitting on it.
Why were you sitting on it?
Keep it warm, Chino, duh.
Oh.
Wanna melt that chocolate.
Uh-oh, Paul's gone.
No, yeah, he said he would log back. He would leave and join back with his connection.
Coffee and almonds in it.
I'm back.
Alright.
This is a photograph.
Yes, but what is important is what's in that picture, Your Honor.
In the picture?
What? It doesn't take a genius to see what I mean. What I'm proposing is...
Look at the photo.
Inside the guitar case was the Nickel Samurai! Wait, what?
Boom.
The hero's very own costume.
What?
Oh.
Man, that's crazy. Why
Okay.
would you put a
I
costume
guess.
in a guitar case?
I mean...
Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
I could imagine Drake doing that.
Right? Are you saying that the witness opened the guitar case to take out a costume?
Yep.
What insane point will there be to doing something like that?
That insane point would be to wear the costume, of course. Miss Andrews put it on to hide her identity so she could make her escape. After all, you couldn't let anyone see you leave, could you, Miss Andrews?
I refuse to accept your theory. Do you have anything to such a preposterous idea?
Just outside the door was an investigative photographer who was starving for a big scoop. And in the end, she managed to get this shot, correct? That very bad shot. Pablo? Is it lagging?
Not for me.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
You mean this photo?
Yes!
Yeah, it's lagging like. See?
Oh, yikes.
No.
Is it raining?
Maybe, baby. Okay.
Hold on, let me see if I can... Maybe I can lower the resolution. Maybe that'll help. Okay. Okay, can you see it now? Pablo, try to leave and rejoin again. Or did he say it?
I don't know. Oh no, I don't hear him.
Oh, I think he's lagging. I'll just say the line. It looks like we've wandered into quite another mess again, haven't we?
Nice job, Phoenix. That was sarcastic.
Well, you know my strategy. Speak first, think later. Oh gosh.
Okay. You're proud of that?
No.
Jesus Christ. We are so cooked.
We are fucking cooked. Pablo, are you good? Are you okay? I think it's lagging really hard for him. Let me see if I can. Oh,
Well,
let's see. All right, so I'll just say it until he comes back. So the real murderer was hiding inside a costume. Oh God. Wait 1 second, Your Honor. The Nickel Samurai costume would have been Mr. Matt on guards. Why would something of the defendant be in the victim's room? And inside that guitar case, of all places.
True. That is a little baffling.
True. That is a little baffling. Sorry, I'm getting my voices mixed up. Mr. Wright, the court would like to hear your thoughts. What was this Nickel Samurai costume doing inside the guitar case? It was a spare costume.
yeah.
Mr. Ungard did not take his costume off during the break period. In that case, the costume we were talking about was a spare one. What? Then, are you saying that on the night of the murder, there were 2 Nickel Samurai costumes at the Gatewater Hotel? Yes, that is what I'm saying.
I'm back.
Okay, I think yeah. I lowered the
How do you
resolution,
explain
so
the costume that was inside the guitar case.
Okay, cool.
so it should be fine.
It would mean that the victim himself had brought this spares to the ceremony on purpose. But why?
Why?
The victim, Miss Corrida, Mr. Corrida, was the Jammin' Ninja. Why would he secretly bring the Nickel Samurai spare costume with him?
What could be the reason behind such a peculiar act?
I do not know. Wait, there's only one thing. And there lies the sticking point.
What are you mumbling to yourself about now? Have you just been rambling all this time without any sense of inner monologue?
Huh? No, I just...
Mr. Wright, please explain yourself. Why do you think the victim had the Nickel Samurai spare costume?
Well, Phoenix, are you sure you can explain this one?
Nope.
Nope.
Before you answer, and then answer with gusto. I believe in you.
Okay, alright. Well, okay. This is what I think. The reason the victim brought the Nickel Samurai spare costume to the hotel was... Where's that? Oh, yeah, this.
To confess?
What is this?
On the night of the murder, after the stage show, the Nickel Samurai was gonna hold a special press conference.
A press conference?
Yes, the Nickel Samurai was supposed to confess something at this conference.
I heard about this as well. For once, you're not making something up, right?
Thanks, Edgeworth. But what struck me as strange was that Mr. Ungard himself said that he had no idea what he was supposed to be holding at a press conference that night.
But how can that be?
The way I see it, that can only mean one thing. The conference was set up by none other than the victim, Mr. Juan Corrida himself.
The victim?
Yes. The spare Nickel Samurai costume was prepared for that very conference. Mr. Corrida was gonna hold the press conference as the Nickel Samurai. Oh.
He was going to dress up as the Nickel Samurai and hold a conference? But why would the victim do such a thing?
That's something I don't quite know yet. However, what I am concerned with right now is what he intended to reveal at that conference.
The Nickel Samurai was going to confess something.
That he wasn't pregnant?
And by confess, I'd wager he was going to reveal something about himself.
That he was a jamming ninja. I'm kidding. Which means that Juan Corrida posing as a Nickel Samurai was going to speak about Matt on guard. Ooh.
Yes, I guess that is what it would mean.
What if that's the case? That's not a confession, that's public disclosure. It's just like, why am I still up here?
And
Miss Andrews?
I can see why you are pros at what you do.
Yeah? You can't? Really?
Really?
Pardon me?
Yes, just as you say, the press conference was a setup by Juan.
Oh,
was set up
shit.
By Juan.
Damn.
Did you do-
Why?
It's crazy.
Miss Andrews, please offer us an explanation for this.
I was the one he asked to help set it up,
Oh.
and the person who prepared the second costume for him, that was also me.
Dio.
What?
You? What?
You? But why?
Juan had bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year, and if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway.
Damn.
Well, that's very self-destructive.
Mm,
With me.
Selfish.
It was going to ruin him, huh?
Hey, out of curiosity, how much time do we have left?
okay, so we have like less than 30 minutes.
Mm,
I'm hungry
I
as hell.
I think
I told. Why didn't anyone get anything when I asked if anyone wanted to get something when we saved for a break?
I didn't know I was gonna get hungry. My stomach
Of course
is
you're
starting to
getting
pop.
you'll get
I will mute
hungry.
when I need.
Oh gosh, Adi.
When I don't need to talk.
Yeah.
Alright. Wait, did you say the line?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looked like somehow Juan had his hands. Oh, had in his hands a secret so powerful. What is that? And that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed.
Oh, what?
Baby, what?
His baby! No!
What
Oh
is it?
shit!
Do you know what the secret of Mr. Ungard is, Miss Andrews?
If it's violence, yeesh.
It's the
Isn't
Krabby
it like
Patty
a
formula.
children's show? That's something only Juan knew. I don't know what it is.
Oh.
I see.
Oh well, I guess that's a
Mm,
motive to kill him. I probably been coming off quite suspicious to everyone,
You are!
Yes.
but that's to be expected.
What?
I've been trying to protect Matt, after all.
What?
Okay.
Huh?
And yet
Protection
again,
how?
another strange bit of truth comes to light, it seems. Through the weirdest situations.
So now there's a reason why he got killed. That sucks. For him.
Miss Andrews, if you could, please tell us the truth about your behavior.
Yes, Your Honor. I understand. Oh.
Protecting Matt.
From the moment I saw the crime scene, I had a feeling that Matt was the murderer. Matt had to kill Juan no matter what.
Ooh. Sorry, I'm just looking at the time, like,
Yep.
trying to gauge
And
stuff.
he didn't have an alibi for what he was doing. We have like 20 minutes before it's like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And he didn't have an alibi. Bitch.
Sorry.
My thoughts were confirmed by the evidence, of course. The button and the knife.
No, because, like, we have, like, two, like, at least, like, two more segments of, like testimony stuff,
could-
and then it's, like, the next...
You could do a cliffhanger thing.
I
But I'm
could,
Matt's
we'll see.
manager, so I felt that I had to protect him.
Because it, like, then it goes into the next day. We'll have, like, but we'll see.
This does account for everything.
Well, I am the logical type.
I am a gamer.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
We're finally seeing her true self, are we?
Okay.
She is more nervous than a scared rabbit.
Oh shit.
If the defense can find no fault with this testimony, I am ready to make a ruling.
No.
Please keep that in mind as you cross-examine Mr. Wright.
Okay, looks like somehow everything has swung into the opposite end of the scale again. That just means I have to put my weight into this and turn our logic upside down and do crazy shit.
Oh my, oh no.
Crazy shit.
You can hardly call the knife decisive evidence. The fingerprints on the knife could be very well be a clever camouflage.
Oh my gosh. Then what about the button?
The button.
The button! The button?
It's clear from the crime scene that the victim and his murderer fought. And during the fight, the killer ripped the button from the Gemin Ninja's costume.
You're talking about this button, correct?
That button was found in the pleats of Matt's Hakama. Isn't that correct? I would think that it makes sense. That it makes very decisive evidence.
Erk.
Oh my god.
Looks like
You
you were
have nothing?
outfoxed again, Mr. Wright.
Shut up. Anyways, the knife doesn't prove a thing. Please fix your testimony.
It doesn't? You can't stand the sight of a man who can't gracefully accept defeat.
Thank goodness Mia can still look at me.
With an icy stare, yes. Oh my god, okay.
thoughts.
Could you read?
No,
Miss
because like
Andrews, for Mr.
sometimes like
Wright's sake.
he says it out loud, and there's no indication when he does. So you can't trust the things in his head because like it happens with some characters. Because they'll say it,
Please
Crazy.
add this
'Cause, yeah.
information to your testimony.
like in Gintama when they talk about something and then they're like, "Oh, I think he just heard it. We're making him feel bad." Button was torn off during his fight with Matt. Hold on, where's the? Okay, hold on. Oh, so wait, hold on. Yeah. This is the victim's autopsy report. It clearly states that the cause of death was strangulation by a scarf. Sorry.
Oh no. Strangulation.
Yeah, the knife stab to the victim was done after the victim had already died.
And what does that mean?
Let's examine the evidence. This button has the victim's blood on it, which would mean that it was ripped off the costume. When?
After the knife was stabbed into the victim.
Exactly, which means it's impossible that this button was torn off during the victim's final struggle. Because the victim was strangled to death in the fight. Ooh. That's right, Miss Andrews.
She knows about it.
There's no way this button was ripped off during the struggle. This button was consciously pulled off the victim's already dead body.
Oof. Ouch.
Order. What is the meaning?
What is the meaning of this, right? So what if the button was torn off the body after the victim had already died? What does that change?
Let me ask you one simple question, Mr. Edgeworth.
Would you kiss me?
I was gonna say it. Damn.
Yes.
Why was the button torn off, and what purpose did it serve?
What purpose?
We now know that this button was not torn off during the fight, so the murderer took the time and effort to purposely rip this from the victim's body. That would mean that the murderer had something in mind, wouldn't it?
Mr. Wright, does this mean you know what the murderer wanted to do with this button? What was it?
Let's see.
Memento?
To pin, yeah, to pin it on the crime. There's only one logical reason for doing something like that. It was to pin the crime on Mr. On Guard. There's no way anyone would put a bloody button in their own pants. That's right, Mr. On Guard was set up by the real killer, of course. And then somebody's gonna say, ooh.
And the real murder is...
Adrian?
Adrian! Well, Mr. Wright, who in the world is a real killer then?
Finally.
Oh.
I can't believe I managed to bring this trial all the way up to this point.
Phoenix, you can't let your guard down yet. Not until the very end.
Oh, shit, man.
You gotta focus, Phoenix.
Wait, the person who planned the frame... Adrian!
Oh my god.
Miss Adrian Andrews, I choose you! You are Mr. Kurita's killer. What? Now that's a Pokemon thing. Oh shit!
What the fuck?
Order! 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 Mr. Wright, this is a very grave matter. Do you have any evidence that supports your change?
No. Any evidence?
Nope.
All the evidence points to Miss Andrews.
Well, how preposterous. You can't stick any of that on me.
I can't, can I? Would you care to test me? Oh.
Then what about this knife?
All you.
The knife was used to stab the victim after he had already been strangled to death. It was used to throw suspicion onto Mr. On Guard naturally. A knife covered in the defendant's fingerprints could only be taken from his room. And the only one who had dinner with him and knew which knife was which knife to take was you.
It's like $400 worth of glasses.
Yeah. I always have spare.
What about the button that was found in Matt's Hakama?
This button was removed from the victim's body after he had already died. The only people who could have done so were the person who found his body or the killer. However, if Mr. On Guard was the real killer, there's no way he would have put such incriminating evidence in his own Hakama. Sorry. Oh!
Wait, I don't want to do what she's doing.
She's getting hit with the, she's getting damaged by the statement.
I'm too hungry for that.
What?
Getting punched by a stand.
The only person who could have, put this button into Mr. On Guard's Hakama is the person who went to wake him up from his nap, which is you yet again, Miss Andrews.
Oh my
I
god.
see. What about the empty guitar case?
Okay, we got like 4 minutes.
No idea.
That's another piece of evidence that incriminates Miss Andrews. And this is why. Oh, shit.
Oh my.
Oh, my. That costume was used to hide the real killer's identity as they fled the crime scene. Now, who could have known that there was such a costume inside the guitar case? It can only have been the person who prepared the costume for the victim. And that person is you, Miss Adrian Andrews.
Ugh. No, why is she crying?
But Miss Andrews' fingerprints were nowhere to be found on the guitar case. And it was you who proved that she was not wearing gloves at the time.
Maybe.
That's right.
Maybe she put on the costume after everything was done. Like, well, after she did the glass thing. That's because she did not intend on leaving any prints. If anyone found out that she had touched the case, they would have asked her why. To avoid leaving any prints, she used a towel or something else to open it.
Right?
But the glass of tomato juice is a different story. Miss Andrews purposely left her fingerprints on the glass to show that, yes, indeed. She was the classic, sorry, I think I said that in a wrong way. She was the classic dazed discoverer of a dead body.
Huh.
And to top it all off, there's this photo. A photo of the real killer as they exited the scene of the crime. No reasonable person on Earth can believe this This Nickel Samurai is Mr. On Guard. He would have been much too short for his own costume if it was him.
You call me short?
Speaking of how tall people are, Miss Andrews, you're also kind of short in stature, are you not? Oh!
Please stop.
Well, how about it, Miss Andrews?
Hang on.
So she killed him? That's odd.
I've got her this time.
Roasted.
Roasted.
Miss Andrews?
I
Called me short.
I refuse to testify. Did you do that?
What was that?
There's the law. It says I can't be forced to testify about something if it can incriminate me.
She pleads the fifth.
Not true.
Well, yes. You are absolutely correct, Miss Andrews.
Oh my
God.
The law does provide us with a way to avoid self-incrimination. By allowing a witness to not testify if the testimony can cause damage to themselves.
What?
Ew.
Pleading the fifth is not something most people would think to do on the spot. Yeah, see? That's what it is.
What?
Actually, thinking back to yesterday in Mr. Ungard's room.
Why is she there? Adrian Andrews.
Oh, we can just go through it.
Okay, thank God, thank you.
Not hard.
Understood.
Because, like, she's gonna be back in the next trial segment.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, no, not for you.
Did you have the card again? Oh, no.
Oh shit.
That's it. That's when Franziska planted this idea into her head. Must have told her, Miss Andrews to not testify if things look bad.
You did a good job proving everything up to this point, Phoenix. But there is still one thing you haven't done.
Something I haven't done?
Oh my God.
What's wrong, right? Are you finished already? Run out of evidence?
Yeah.
What is so humorous, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'm sure you realize this as well, Your Honor. But everything the good lawyer here has proven up to this point is meaningless.
Is it circumstantial? What?
Everything you have proven
Damn.
is circumstantial.
Circumstantial? Oh.
Yes, circumstantial. You have yet to provide a single piece of definitive proof. Proof that Miss Andrews did in fact harbor a wish to murder
So
Mr.
her motive?
Corda.
We don't. I don't think.
But Miss Andrews, did you want to kill Mr. Corda?
I believe this
I
may
plead
lead to me
the fifth.
incriminating myself, so I will abstain from answering. Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
But Miss Andrews, if you do that, it would be the same as admitting
Yeah.
your guilt, don't you
Which
think?
is why I don't understand like the pleading the fifth thing, because it's just like, what's the point? Like, even if
Mind games give you more time to like get away from what you did, I guess. Maybe so, or maybe not. There's nothing to prove it. Either way. Besides, you don't even know what crime I would be guilty of due to my silence.
no, she's taking that defiant attitude again. No. Mia,
Why
what
does
should
he
we
keep
do?
asking Mia? Somehow we've landed in the worst
she's
possible
here?
situation. Ah!
I think we have reached a certain conclusion at this point in time.
So Maya will die?
Miss
No.
Adrian Andrews has refused to testify. And the defense's theory that she is the actual murderer has not been fully substantiated with solid definitive proof.
But that's not true.
In this situation, there is only one thing this court can do, and that is to declare a recess.
Recess?
I request that both the prosecution and the defense look further into this matter. And that tomorrow's trial...
Tomorrow?
Fuck! No!
Don't have it tomorrow. Don't get a not guilty verdict today, then.
Ooh.
Please wait, Your Honor. That's not necessary. The trial? Please continue the trial.
What are you sweating for? Your client is getting one more day to live, isn't he?
That's not it. This isn't about that. Edgeworth, I know you know who the real killer is. Let the trial continue. If I don't get the verdict, then Maya... Oh, shit.
Oh, is he gonna help?
But it's impossible to continue as long as a witness refuses to testify. Now then, this court is...
It is not impossible for this trial to continue.
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you...
It's true, Miss Andrews holds the right against self-incrimination. However, if the topic of conversation were something unrelated to whatever she may be guilty of, then she has no right to withhold testimony.
Cakes, you're getting picked up on the mic. She's eating right now. I just heard her, like, just eat something.
Yeah.
Yes, that is very true, but...
Actually, there's one little thing that I'm curious about. Miss Andrews.
Yeah, we'll
continue next time.
We'll end it soon. We just need to get to the...
I found a fortune cookie. Yes, sir.
When you found the victim's dead body, you poured yourself a glass of juice.
Yes, and?
I can't help but think how unnatural that is.
Mm-hmm.
Usually when one finds a body, they are shaken up, not stirring a glass of juice.
So my actions were unusual, but I've already...
Before you speak, I want to state that if you have a reason behind your actions, I would like you to testify to that effect.
Ooh.
Testify?
Your Honor, I would like to request that the witness testify again as to what happened when she first discovered the victim's body. Whatever we find out in this testimony should be in no way implicate the witness.
Wow, we found a loophole.
Yeah, so now we will leave it there.
Why is everyone doing Phoenix's job for him?
It's because this is a game, and we don't really need to take it that seriously. It's a video game, just roll with it.
The stories are pretty interesting, though.
Yeah. And, let's see. Yeah, so, I was gonna think about, like, we'll do Justice for All again next week, and then the week after that we'll do Ace Attorney Investigations.
Alright.
So, well, yeah, so next week we'll still do Ace Attorney, and then maybe the week after that we might do a double again, like where it's just Ace Attorney and then an investigation, but we'll see. We'll figure that out when we get there, but for now, next week we'll see you guys then. So, thanks for enjoying the vibe.